Welcome into Betting Pros. I'm Seth Woolcock, and today we're talking Blackjack 101. In this video, I'll be breaking down Blackjack Basics, basic strategy, advanced strategies, and casino survival tips, all to help you win more at the casino the next time you go. And if you enjoy casino games betting or sports betting, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this type of content. Let's go ahead and jump in to Blackjack Basics. Learning the rules, how does blackjack work, and what should beginners know before sitting down at a game? First, know the objective of blackjack, getting closer to 21 than the dealer without busting or going over 21. It's you versus them, 2 cards each, but the dealer only has 1 card showing. And when it comes to card values, a 2 through a 10, that is equal to the point values on the card. A jack through a king, that is equal to 10 points. And an ace, this is a special card in blackjack that is equal to either 1 or 11. That means if you're dealt an ace 2, that hand is either worth a 3 or a 13, depending on what's best for the hand. And if you beat the dealer, you're going to be paid equal amount to your bet. And if you get blackjack, ace plus a 10 value card, and the dealer does not have blackjack, you get paid 3-2 odds in an automatic win. If it's a tie, it's a push, and the next round begins. But keep in mind, it doesn't matter if the dealer busts if you do too, because the player always goes first, which is part of the casino's initial advantage. Next, let's learn some basic terminology. A hit is wanting another card, which is done by tapping the table. Stand, you don't want any more cards, and you wave your hand off. Double down, this is when you have an advantageous hand. Place an equal bet next to your original bet, but never double down less than the original amount, and only do it when basic strategy tells you to. You can only do this on your first 2 cards or after you split your hand. Signal double down by putting an equal bet next to it and holding up 1 finger. The dealer will give you another card sideways that counts towards your hand. Split. When you have 2 cards of the same value, you can split them by putting another bet next to your original bet and signaling a 2 with your fingers. Insurance. This is when a dealer has an ace up. You can actually insure your hand by putting half your bet into the insurance line. If the dealer does have blackjack, you get paid 2-1 and break even on your hand. However, basic strategy tells you never to use insurance. There's also surrendering, which is only offered at a low amount of casinos. You slide your fingers across the table and say, surrender. You forfeit your hand and only lose half your bet before the hand is even played. This would be useful if you know the casino already has more than a 50% advantage on you in one particular hand. Next, let's talk table etiquette, because nobody wants to slow down the game, and players always want to maintain a great friendly relationship with their dealer. First, find an empty seat and ask the players if it's okay if you take a seat at this point in the game. With your chips or cash in hand, place them on the tables, and make sure that you always place your bets properly on the table, meaning the bigger denominations go on the bottom. Remember, no phones when live at the table. Don't ever, and I mean ever, touch the dealer. And remember to always bet only before the dealer moves their hands over the board. Next, let's talk basic strategy. This is the cheat code to winning more and how to make the right move every single time. Basic strategy is the ultimate blackjack chart. Basic strategy informs you when to hit, when to stand, when to double, and when to split. There are a lot of easy charts you can download off the internet to print or save on your phone for studying. You can also get flashcards to help you study as well. Just remember to study ahead of time, because again, you can't use your phone while playing at the casino. And don't ever just play on gut feeling either. Playing on gut feel will likely ensure profits do not come your way over time, because casinos naturally have the advantage over every player. Playing basic strategy, though, will help reduce house edge to as low as 0.5%. The casino always holds an advantage because, as we discussed earlier, if the player and the dealer busts, the player is the one who loses. Next, let's talk advanced strategies, how to take your game to the next level. This is for players looking to improve beyond basic strategy. And first, let's talk card counting myths and truths. Card counting is a mathematical system of keeping track of the ratio of high cards versus low cards in order to know when more favorable cards are likely to be dealt. It is 100% legal to do this using your brains. However, casinos, they definitely reserve the right to refuse service to whoever they want. So if you're winning by counting cards, don't be surprised if you get a tap on your shoulder and asked to leave. Also, don't just sit at any table. Avoid bad tables and look for favorable rolls, including blackjack rolls. Some tables will pay you 5, 6, or even money odds instead of giving you the usual 3 to 2 on a natural or a blackjack. Avoid these tables because it's way tougher to be profitable without a 3 to 2 blackjack payout. Also, pick your desired price range that is right for your bankroll. Don't sit at a high roller table if you're not a high roller. And speaking of your bankroll, management can make or break your night. Do this by calculating how much you're willing to risk in a single blackjack session. That should be 5% or 10% of your overall betting bankroll. Then divide your session bankroll by 5 or 10%, depending on your risk tolerance, to determine how much you should play in a given hand. But let's break this down. If your overall betting bankroll is $1,000, you take 10% of that, or $100 for one session. You would then have a minimum bet of $5 or $10 depending on your risk level. By using this 5 to 10% bankroll management rule and basic strategy, you should be able to prolong the experience at the table. Finally, let's talk casino survival tips, how to win more and lose less, smart gambling habits for long-term success. First of all, never chase losses or go on tilt. Once you let emotion into the picture and you stop following basic blackjack strategy or bankroll management rules, you're going to lose and lose big more times than not. If you begin to have high feelings of emotion one way or the other, it's time to walk away from the table. Speaking of walking away, set a win goal and leave it when you hit. You should have a nightly set goal that once you hit that number, you ensure that you don't regret quitting when you get ahead. Also, don't give in to the casino's tricks designed to keep you playing longer. The fast music, the flashing lights, it's all fun and games, but that pace keeps things moving and allows you to spend more money quickly. So just be aware of that. Also, there are no windows or clocks in casinos, so you can easily lose track of the time. Don't do this by setting a planned time to leave and sticking to it. Also, the cashier's booth is usually tucked pretty deep into the casino, so expect a lengthy walk when you do go to cash out. And keep in mind that casinos will offer free drinks as alcohol lowers our inhibitions. And before I sign off, I want to tell you about an amazing offer that Bet365 has for you right now. Turn $5 into $150 in bonus bets when you join Bet365. To claim this offer, just go to BettingPros.com/365 and deposit at least $10. If you place a bet of at least $5, you will earn $150 in bonus bets. Again, that's BettingPros.com/365. 21 and older only. You must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, or Virginia. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-BETS-OFF if you live in Iowa. Terms and conditions do apply. Alright, and that'll do it for us today on the Betting Pros YouTube channel for Blackjack 101. Let us know your favorite blackjack tips and tricks down in the comments below. I want to hear from you, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the Betting Pros YouTube channel while you're here, and download the free Betting Pros sports betting app so you can start betting smarter, not harder, today. Thanks for watching, and take care, y'all.